Hey there, it's Matt again. So we had a question from Jamie Lynn on how to create a two-color rhinestone transfer. So this is a quick tutorial for Jamie on how to create a two-color rhinestone transfer with templates. So this is the first color of our design. This is a Dazzler's design where they got a two-color design for the shirt. And we're just going to go ahead and start out with our first color of stones here. As you can see on the left side, what we have is we actually have our regular template material, and it's just a strip of it, and we put it right down onto the flock material. So you'll see why we have that there in a minute, and it makes the transfer application very easy as far as lining up. You don't have to eyeball it, you can make it very easy so every one of your transfers align perfectly. So as you can see, we're already pretty much done with the first part of this design. All the stones are in, now we're just brushing away all of the excess stones. Looks like we had one in there. All we have to do is grab some more stones with our brush there, brush them back in. It'll flip out that stone that's upside down, flip it back over the way that the rhinestones are set up, so everything goes in perfectly. So let's brush these stones out of the way. We're done with the first color of our design. We used the crystal SS10 stones for this first part of the design. Let's grab our hot fix tape here. You always want to make sure your hot fix tape is big enough for your transfer. Now as you can see, we're lining it up, and we're going to put the left side of our hot fix tape onto that strip on the left side. So we're going to apply it to that first, and then we're going to put it down to the actual template. We're going to rub over it lightly with our hand. As you can see, the stones come up off it very easy. If you see like those two stones, just push it with your finger real quick and it's all done. So we're now done with the first color of our design. Now let's go ahead and do the second color. So we're doing the second color of the design here. As you can see, with the flock material, we just put it right on top of it, and that's going to make the second color of the design pretty easy here to line up. So the second color we're using here is the jet black. Again, we're using the SS10 stones here for the jet black. We're going to use the same brush. We're just using the bigger brush here just because we have a lot of workspace here to work with. A lot easier to brush around a lot more stones with this bigger brush, so it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So as you can see, stones are going in pretty easy. You can see a couple extra stones in there. Any place we have some extra stones, we just brush it around, brush some more over to that area, and it'll flip out the stone that's upside down and replace it with a new one. Alright, so everything's looking pretty good here. Looks like we got the second color of our design done. Now this is the actual layering process that we do that makes it pretty easy, and the reason why we use that strip on the left hand side. So all we're going to do now that we're ready for it, we're just going to grab our hot fix tape there on the left side that was still attached to that strip. We could close our eyes if we want. We just drop it back down. It lines up perfectly every time. We're going to put some pressure on it. We're actually going to just use the brush to push some pressure on it. We got to get those inside stones out. So with a lot of materials, it's a little bit harder to get the inside part of the stones out. If you see that any are still there, just push on it with your finger real quick. We're going to pull it up off our strip here on the left side, reapply it back to our carrier sheet, and we have a two-color rhinestone design done very easy. So Jamie, hope this video helped you out, and any other businesses, hope this video helped you as well, and you guys all have a great day.